Who is your friend? Who is your friend? Who do you know? Who do you know? Who is your teacher? Who is your teacher? Who is your neighbor? Who is your neighbor? Who is your boss? Who is your boss? Who is your partner? Who is your partner? Who is your colleague? Who is your colleague? Who is your mentor? Who is your mentor? Who is your cousin? Who is your cousin? Who is your relative? Who is your relative? Who is your friend's friend? Who is your friend's friend? Who is at the door? Who is at the door? Who will help me? Who will help me? Who will call you? Who will call you? Who will go there? Who will go there? Who will bring food? Who will bring food? Who will drive today? Who will drive today? Who will answer the phone? Who will answer the phone? Who will talk first? Who will talk first? Who will start the game? Who will start the game? Who will lead the team? Who will lead the team? Who will make a decision? Who will make a decision? Who will solve this problem? Who will solve this problem? Who will fix this? Who will fix this? Who will explain that? Who will explain that? Who will clean the house? Who will clean the house? Who will cook today? Who will cook today? Who will do the shopping? Who will do the shopping? Who will pay the bill? Who will pay the bill? Who will carry the box? Who will carry the box? Who will sit here? Who will sit here? Who will stay overnight? Who will stay overnight? Who will participate in this? Who will participate in this? Who will join the meeting? Who will join the meeting? Who will come with me? Who will come with me? Who will finish the task? Who will finish the task? Who will organize the event? Who will organize the event? Who will prepare the food? Who will prepare the food? Who will assist you? Who will assist you? Who will lead the discussion? Who will lead the discussion? Who will attend the event? Who will attend the event? Who will write the report? Who will write the report? Who will handle the case? Who will handle the case? Who will take the lead? Who will take the lead? Who will meet me later? Who will meet me later? Who will attend the class? Who will attend the class? Who will answer the question? Who will answer the question? Who will give the speech? Who will give the speech? Who will choose the winner? Who will choose the winner? Who will give the presentation? Who will give the presentation? Who wants to go there? Who wants to go there? Who would like to join? Who would like to join? Who wants to volunteer? Who wants to volunteer? Who can help me? Who can help me? Who can make a change? Who can make a change? Who can fix this problem? Who can fix this problem? Who can give advice? Who can give advice? Who can play the piano? Who can play the piano? Who can speak Spanish? Who can speak Spanish? Who can drive this car? Who can drive this car? Who can fix the car? Who can fix the car? Who can explain the rules? Who can explain the rules? Who can understand this? Who can understand this? Who can answer these questions? Who can answer these questions? Who can solve this riddle? Who can solve this riddle? Who can provide feedback? Who can provide feedback? Who can help with the project? Who can help with the project? Who can manage the team? Who can manage the team? Who can oversee the event? Who can oversee the event? Who can suggest a solution? Who can suggest a solution? Who can organize the documents? Who can organize the documents? Who can clean the kitchen? Who can clean the kitchen? Who can handle the situation? Who can handle the situation? Who can lead the research? Who can lead the research? Who can play football? Who can play football? Who can dance well? Who can dance well? Who can swim fast? Who can swim fast? Who can run long distances? Who can run long distances? Who can cook well? Who can cook well? Who can write poems? Who can write poems? Who can draw pictures? Who can draw pictures? Who can sing beautifully? Who can sing beautifully? Who can solve math problems? Who can solve math problems? Who can lift weights? Who can lift weights? Who can teach a lesson? Who can teach a lesson? Who can give a speech? Who can give a speech? Who can play the guitar? Who can play the guitar? Who can play chess? Who can play chess? Who can make art? Who can make art? Who can fix computers? Who can fix computers? Who can play video games? Who can play video games? Who can make decisions? Who can make decisions? Who can inspire others? Who can inspire others? Who can bring new ideas? Who can bring new ideas? Who can lead a group? Who can lead a group? Who can finish the work? Who can finish the work? Who can handle criticism? Who can handle criticism? Who can speak in public? Who can speak in public? Who can show leadership? Who can show leadership? Who can do the research? Who can do the research? Who made this mistake? Who made this mistake? Who owns this car? Who owns this car? Who will pay the fee? Who will pay the fee? Who is your best friend? Who is your best friend? Who is the leader here? Who is the leader here? Who helped you today? Who helped you today? Who designed this website? Who designed this website? Who cooked the dinner? Who cooked the dinner? Who invited you here? Who invited you here? Who is your favorite actor? Who is your favorite actor? Who created this artwork? Who created this artwork? Who is responsible for this? Who is responsible for this? Who designed the logo? Who designed the logo? Who will join us later? Who will join us later? Who is responsible for that? Who is responsible for that? Who is handling the case? Who is handling the case? Who gave you the idea? Who gave you the idea? Who will be the speaker? Who will be the speaker? Who is the last person? Who is the last person? Who is in charge of this? Who is in charge of this? Who likes to read books? Who likes to read books? Who is coming to the party? Who is coming to the party? Who can help us now? Who can help us now? Who was that person? Who was that person? Who likes the movie? Who likes the movie? Who is in the office? Who is in the office? Who is the manager here? Who is the manager here? Who made this decision? Who made this decision? Who is your role model? Who is your role model? Who can come to dinner? Who can come to dinner? Who is going with you? Who is going with you? Who is playing today? Who is playing today? Who is the winner? Who is the winner? Who will bring the drinks? Who will bring the drinks? Who is your favorite singer? Who is your favorite singer? Who is coming for lunch? Who is coming for lunch? Who will be here tomorrow? Who will be here tomorrow? Who brought the cake? Who brought the cake? Who made the reservation? Who made the reservation? Who is responsible for the error? Who is responsible for the error? Who will take care of this? Who will take care of this? Who works in this department? Who works in this department? Who is the owner of this? Who is the owner of this? Who needs help with this? Who needs help with this? Who is speaking right now? Who is speaking right now? Who wants to volunteer today? Who wants to volunteer today? Who is attending the class? Who is attending the class? Who is taking the test? Who is taking the test? Who forgot to bring this? Who forgot to bring this? Who wants to participate? Who wants to participate? Who else is coming? Who else is coming? Who left their coat here? Who left their coat here? Who is next in line? Who is next in line? Who is in charge today? Who is in charge today? Who is behind this project? Who is behind this project? Who made the last call? Who made the last call? Who has the key? Who has the key? Who invited you to the event? Who invited you to the event? Who will visit us next? Who will visit us next? Who gave this gift? Who gave this gift? Who wants to go first? Who wants to go first? Who will take the photos? Who will take the photos? Who will host the event? Who will host the event? Who is sitting next to you? Who is sitting next to you? Who will organize the files? Who will organize the files? Who is attending the meeting? Who is attending the meeting? Who is managing this task? Who is managing this task? Who can explain the situation? Who can explain the situation? Who can make a difference? Who can make a difference? Who is available to help? Who is available to help? Who is talking to you? Who is talking to you? Who will make the decision? Who will make the decision? Who is your childhood friend? Who is your childhood friend? Who owns that building? Who owns that building? Who brought this gift? Who brought this gift? Who owns this property? Who owns this property? Who is the director here? Who is the director here? Who decided on the plan? Who decided on the plan? Who can you trust? Who can you trust? Who is this for? Who is this for? Who is calling me now? Who is calling me now? Who was at the party? Who was at the party? Who made that suggestion? Who made that suggestion? Who is your mentor? Who is your mentor? Who are your colleagues? Who are your colleagues? Who bought the tickets? Who bought the tickets? Who will you meet? Who will you meet? Who is responsible for the tasks? Who is responsible for the tasks? Who helped you organize this? Who helped you organize this? Who is managing the budget? Who is managing the budget? Who needs help with this? Who needs help with this? Who helped you the most? Who helped you the most? Who has the password? Who has the password? Who is waiting outside? Who is waiting outside? Who brought the paper? Who brought the paper? Who invited you to lunch? Who invited you to lunch? Who shared the information? Who shared the information? Who can give an update? Who can give an update? Who made this announcement? Who made this announcement? Who will take over? Who will take over? Who called for help? Who called for help? Who left their bag here? Who left their bag here? Who worked on this project? Who worked on this project? Who will bring the food? Who will bring the food? Who is available for a call? Who is available for a call? Who designed this building? Who designed this building? Who is helping with this? Who is helping with this? Who is responsible for cleaning? Who is responsible for cleaning? Who can fix this? Who can fix this? Who gave you the book? Who gave you the book? Who told you about this? Who told you about this? Who is your favorite teacher? Who is your favorite teacher? Who made this presentation? Who made this presentation? Who likes the weather today? Who likes the weather today? Who will lead the meeting? Who will lead the meeting? Who wants to go with me? Who wants to go with me? Who invented this device? Who invented this device? Who can help me now? Who can help me now? Who is watching the show? Who is watching the show? Who will fix the problem? Who will fix the problem? Who will handle the tickets? Who will handle the tickets? Who is your favorite author? Who is your favorite author? Who invited you to the event? Who invited you to the event? Who is responsible for this report? Who is responsible for this report? Who made the final decision? Who made the final decision? Who will pick up the mail? Who will pick up the mail? Who wants to join the game? Who wants to join the game? Who managed the project? Who managed the project? Who will speak at the conference? Who will speak at the conference? Who took this picture? Who took this picture? Who is going to the store? Who is going to the store? Who asked about me? Who asked about me? Who will clean the office? Who will clean the office? Who can answer this question? Who can answer this question? Who created this chart? Who created this chart? Who wrote this letter? Who wrote this letter? Who can explain this problem? Who can explain this problem? Who made the changes? Who made the changes? Who will finish this task? Who will finish this task? Who was the first person? Who was the first person? Who is the host of this show? Who is the host of this show? Who can volunteer for this? Who can volunteer for this? Who gave the orders? Who gave the orders? Who made the arrangements? Who made the arrangements? Who is in charge of marketing? Who is in charge of marketing? Who left their shoes here? Who left their shoes here? Who planned the event? Who planned the event? Who attended the meeting? Who attended the meeting? Who will arrange the meeting? Who will arrange the meeting? Who is bringing the drinks? Who is bringing the drinks? Who gave you permission? Who gave you permission? Who spoke to you? Who spoke to you? Who fixed the issue? Who fixed the issue? Who is handling the case? Who is handling the case? Who ordered the food? Who ordered the food? Who will give the keynote speech? Who will give the keynote speech? Who told you about this event? Who told you about this event? Who is organizing this event? Who is organizing this event? Who volunteered for this project? Who volunteered for this project? Who wants to work with me? Who wants to work with me? Who called this meeting? Who called this meeting? Who will prepare the materials? Who will prepare the materials? Who is in charge of security? Who is in charge of security? Who will share the report? Who will share the report? Who will deliver the presentation? Who will deliver the presentation? Who made this recommendation? Who made this recommendation? Who will supervise the project? Who will supervise the project? Who wrote the introduction? Who wrote the introduction? Who made the plan? Who made the plan? Who organized the trip? Who organized the trip? Who is the CEO of this company? Who is the CEO of this company? Who is responsible for this task? Who is responsible for this task? Who paid for this lunch? Who paid for this lunch? Who will write the final report? Who will write the final report? Who runs the company? Who runs the company? Who wants to join the club? Who wants to join the club? Who introduced you to her? Who introduced you to her? Who will bring the papers? Who will bring the papers? Who will lead the team? Who will lead the team? Who came up with this idea? Who came up with this idea? Who worked on this design? Who worked on this design? Who will handle the inquiry? Who will handle the inquiry? Who made the announcement? Who made the announcement? Who wrote the email? Who wrote the email? Who is managing the budget? Who is managing the budget? Who signed the document? Who signed the document? Who will speak at the event? Who will speak at the event? Who will distribute the materials? Who will distribute the materials? Who can explain this concept? Who can explain this concept? Who will attend the seminar? Who will attend the seminar? Who is coming to the party? Who is coming to the party? Who designed this website? Who designed this website? Who will sign the papers? Who will sign the papers? Who took my keys? Who took my keys? Who is leading the project? Who is leading the project? Who is helping with the event? Who is helping with the event? Who can confirm the date? Who can confirm the date? Who wants to play tennis? Who wants to play tennis? Who arranged the meeting? Who arranged the meeting? Who is organizing the conference? Who is organizing the conference? Who can recommend a good book? Who can recommend a good book? Who is responsible for the files? Who is responsible for the files? Who can help with the analysis? Who can help with the analysis? Who invented the telephone? Who invented the telephone? Who was invited to the wedding? Who was invited to the wedding? Who will host the event? Who will host the event? Who decided to cancel the trip? Who decided to cancel the trip? Who is your best friend? Who is your best friend? Who checked the report? Who checked the report? Who can speak Spanish here? Who can speak Spanish here? Who is teaching this class? Who is teaching this class? Who made the final decision? Who made the final decision? Who brought the cake? Who brought the cake? Who organized this contest? Who organized this contest? Who is driving the car? Who is driving the car? Who is leading the discussion? Who is leading the discussion? Who made the reservation? Who made the reservation? Who is on the team? Who is on the team? Who fixed the problem? Who fixed the problem? Who took the initiative? Who took the initiative? Who else is coming? Who else is coming? Who said that? Who said that? Who can explain the instructions? Who can explain the instructions? Who manages the team? Who manages the team? Who will lead the meeting? Who will lead the meeting? Who cleaned the kitchen? Who cleaned the kitchen? Who can take charge here? Who can take charge here? Who wrote this article? Who wrote this article? Who is responsible for the report? Who is responsible for the report? Who brought the documents? Who brought the documents? Who is in charge of marketing? Who is in charge of marketing? Who ordered the books? Who ordered the books? Who will make the presentation? Who will make the presentation? Who told you to do this? Who told you to do this? Who is responsible for the budget? Who is responsible for the budget? Who gave you the idea? Who gave you the idea? Who will supervise the work? Who will supervise the work? Who will handle the inquiries? Who will handle the inquiries? Who is the author of this book? Who is the author of this book? Who confirmed the details? Who confirmed the details? Who will attend the meeting? Who will attend the meeting? Who is handling the registration? Who is handling the registration? Who can assist with the survey? Who can assist with the survey? Who will send the invitations? Who will send the invitations? Who arranged the transportation? Who arranged the transportation? Who made this decision? Who made this decision? Who helped with the setup? Who helped with the setup? Who is in charge of security? Who is in charge of security? Who ordered the pizza? Who ordered the pizza? Who can assist with the task? Who can assist with the task? Who is handling the complaints? Who is handling the complaints? Who will take care of it? Who will take care of it? Who is handling the finances? Who is handling the finances? Who took the pictures? Who took the pictures? Who is going to the conference? Who is going to the conference? Who decided on the time? Who decided on the time? Who arranged the meeting time? Who arranged the meeting time? Who is presenting today? Who is presenting today? Who came to the rescue? Who came to the rescue? Who sent you this message? Who sent you this message? Who helped you with this project? Who helped you with this project? Who is participating in the contest? Who is participating in the contest? Who is organizing the event? Who is organizing the event? Who will attend the training? Who will attend the training? Who fixed the broken chair? Who fixed the broken chair? Who sent the email? Who sent the email? Who will arrange the materials? Who will arrange the materials? Who is the guest speaker? Who is the guest speaker? Who will be in charge tomorrow? Who will be in charge tomorrow? Who managed the operations? Who managed the operations? Who made the coffee? Who made the coffee? Who handled the situation? Who handled the situation? Who was the first to arrive? Who was the first to arrive? Who organized the team? Who organized the team? Who is the coordinator? Who is the coordinator? Who will give the speech? Who will give the speech? Who will clean up? Who will clean up? Who can help me with this task? Who can help me with this task? Who will supervise the work? Who will supervise the work? Who made this proposal? Who made this proposal? Who is in charge of hiring? Who is in charge of hiring? Who arranged the flight? Who arranged the flight? Who is leading the charge? Who is leading the charge? Who took charge of the project? Who took charge of the project? Who managed the schedule? Who managed the schedule? Who planned the trip? Who planned the trip? Who will join us? Who will join us? Who will send the report? Who will send the report? Who gave you this gift? Who gave you this gift? Who prepared the lunch? Who prepared the lunch? Who designed the logo? Who designed the logo? Who approved the proposal? Who approved the proposal? Who is presenting the award? Who is presenting the award? Who is responsible for the team? Who is responsible for the team? Who is supervising the interns? Who is supervising the interns? Who is the best candidate? Who is the best candidate? Who is taking the lead? Who is taking the lead? Who helped with the report? Who helped with the report? Who chose this location? Who chose this location? Who can share the document? Who can share the document? Who took the initiative? Who took the initiative? Who brought the flowers? Who brought the flowers? Who will follow up with them? Who will follow up with them? Who is organizing the tour? Who is organizing the tour? Who will review the budget? Who will review the budget? Who can offer advice? Who can offer advice? Who took the photos? Who took the photos? Who arranged the appointment? Who arranged the appointment? Who sent the invitation? Who sent the invitation? Who helped you with the project? Who helped you with the project? Who planned the event? Who planned the event? Who attended the meeting? Who attended the meeting? Who was in charge yesterday? Who was in charge yesterday? Who handled the complaint? Who handled the complaint? Who will manage the task? Who will manage the task? Who designed this presentation? Who designed this presentation? Who proposed the idea? Who proposed the idea? Who created this artwork? Who created this artwork? Who is the new member? Who is the new member? Who verified the details? Who verified the details? Who is planning the wedding? Who is planning the wedding? Who edited the video? Who edited the video? Who made the arrangements? Who made the arrangements? Who is in charge of logistics? Who is in charge of logistics? Who is working late tonight? Who is working late tonight? Who attended the seminar? Who attended the seminar? Who is the team captain? Who is the team captain? Who will attend the event? Who will attend the event? Who gave the speech? Who gave the speech? Who will help with the tasks? Who will help with the tasks? Who was at the conference? Who was at the conference? Who will answer the phone? Who will answer the phone? Who is managing the budget? Who is managing the budget? Who is designing the flyers? Who is designing the flyers? Who will write the report? Who will write the report? Who will conduct the interview? Who will conduct the interview? Who made the decision? Who made the decision? Who arranged the travel? Who arranged the travel? Who can answer the question? Who can answer the question? Who recommended this book? Who recommended this book? Who is taking the minutes? Who is taking the minutes? Who confirmed the reservation? Who confirmed the reservation? Who will lead the discussion? Who will lead the discussion? Who is handling the emails? Who is handling the emails? Who is coordinating the activities? Who is coordinating the activities? Who is leading the investigation? Who is leading the investigation? Who helped you fix it? Who helped you fix it? Who will meet with the client? Who will meet with the client? Who ordered the supplies? Who ordered the supplies? Who organized the event? Who organized the event? Who is running the show? Who is running the show? Who can lead the team? Who can lead the team? Who handled the situation well? Who handled the situation well? Who is taking care of it? Who is taking care of it? Who offered this suggestion? Who offered this suggestion? Who can take over the task? Who can take over the task? Who delivered the package? Who delivered the package? Who is responsible for the task? Who is responsible for the task? Who suggested this approach? Who suggested this approach? Who is coordinating the team? Who is coordinating the team? Who made the final decision? Who made the final decision? Who will complete the assignment? Who will complete the assignment? Who arranged the meeting time? Who arranged the meeting time? Who is leading the project? Who is leading the project? Who is overseeing the process? Who is overseeing the process? Who will resolve the issue? Who will resolve the issue? Who will approve the plan? Who will approve the plan? Who organized the tour? Who organized the tour? Who is responsible for safety? Who is responsible for safety? Who is running the program? Who is running the program? Who handled the negotiation? Who handled the negotiation? Who designed the blueprint? Who designed the blueprint? Who can fix the printer? Who can fix the printer? Who will facilitate the session? Who will facilitate the session? Who is handling the documents? Who is handling the documents? Who took care of the problem? Who took care of the problem? Who can help with the issue? Who can help with the issue? Who is your best friend? Who is your best friend? Who took my red pen? Who took my red pen? Who opened the front door? Who opened the front door? Who ate the last cookie? Who ate the last cookie? Who is calling me now? Who is calling me now? Who will join the meeting? Who will join the meeting? Who forgot their homework today? Who forgot their homework today? Who bought this new phone? Who bought this new phone? Who made this beautiful cake? Who made this beautiful cake? Who can solve this problem? Who can solve this problem? Who wrote this amazing book? Who wrote this amazing book? Who wants some ice cream? Who wants some ice cream? Who left the window open? Who left the window open? Who saw the black cat? Who saw the black cat? Who found my lost key? Who found my lost key? Who is knocking the door? Who is knocking the door? Who finished the last chapter? Who finished the last chapter? Who knows the correct answer? Who knows the correct answer? Who is coming to dinner? Who is coming to dinner? Who helped you last night? Who helped you last night? Who gave you this book? Who gave you this book? Who invited them to party? Who invited them to party? Who can run the fastest? Who can run the fastest? Who is watching the show? Who is watching the show? Who called me this morning? Who called me this morning? Who will cook dinner today? Who will cook dinner today? Who painted this nice picture? Who painted this nice picture? Who broke the glass cup? Who broke the glass cup? Who stole my blue bicycle? Who stole my blue bicycle? Who can answer this question? Who can answer this question? Who is laughing so loudly? Who is laughing so loudly? Who slept early last night? Who slept early last night? Who will help me now? Who will help me now? Who sent you this letter? Who sent you this letter? Who played the piano well? Who played the piano well? Who left their bag here? Who left their bag here? Who will win the match? Who will win the match? Who saw you at school? Who saw you at school? Who likes to eat pizza? Who likes to eat pizza? Who borrowed my history book? Who borrowed my history book? Who can fix this problem? Who can fix this problem? Who found my missing wallet? Who found my missing wallet? Who is waiting outside now? Who is waiting outside now? Who drank all the juice? Who drank all the juice? Who sang that lovely song? Who sang that lovely song? Who turned off the lights? Who turned off the lights? Who wrote this love letter? Who wrote this love letter? Who saw my little puppy? Who saw my little puppy? Who broke the wooden chair? Who broke the wooden chair? Who will lead the team? Who will lead the team? Who made this delicious soup? Who made this delicious soup? Who can repair my bicycle? Who can repair my bicycle? Who is learning French now? Who is learning French now? Who gave you this watch? Who gave you this watch? Who is driving the red car? Who is driving the red car? Who helped you with homework? Who helped you with homework? Who wants to go shopping? Who wants to go shopping? Who left the water running? Who left the water running? Who saw the rainbow today? Who saw the rainbow today? Who painted this blue wall? Who painted this blue wall? Who forgot to buy milk? Who forgot to buy milk? Who is standing near you? Who is standing near you? Who teaches you English lessons? Who teaches you English lessons? Who knocked on the door? Who knocked on the door? Who is coming with us? Who is coming with us? Who saw my little kitten? Who saw my little kitten? Who called me last night? Who called me last night? Who is sleeping on sofa? Who is sleeping on sofa? Who is listening to music? Who is listening to music? Who likes chocolate the most? Who likes chocolate the most? Who will bring the cake? Who will bring the cake? Who made this tasty salad? Who made this tasty salad? Who forgot to lock door? Who forgot to lock door? Who saw the falling star? Who saw the falling star? Who can play the guitar? Who can play the guitar? Who helped her with math? Who helped her with math? Who finished their homework early? Who finished their homework early? Who took my blue shirt? Who took my blue shirt? Who drank my cold coffee? Who drank my cold coffee? Who closed the kitchen window? Who closed the kitchen window? Who broke my favorite mug? Who broke my favorite mug? Who is waiting at door? Who is waiting at door? Who is responsible for this? Who is responsible for this? Who will bake a cake? Who will bake a cake? Who found the missing dog? Who found the missing dog? Who is playing outside now? Who is playing outside now? Who needs extra paper today? Who needs extra paper today? Who will answer this question? Who will answer this question? Who saw the new teacher? Who saw the new teacher? Who is going to school? Who is going to school? Who told you this story? Who told you this story? Who is hiding behind tree? Who is hiding behind tree? Who ate my chocolate bar? Who ate my chocolate bar? Who borrowed my black pen? Who borrowed my black pen? Who cooked this delicious meal? Who cooked this delicious meal? Who enjoys reading adventure books? Who enjoys reading adventure books? Who will attend the class? Who will attend the class? Who won the chess game? Who won the chess game? Who likes to drink tea? Who likes to drink tea? Who is sitting near you? Who is sitting near you? Who loves summer vacation? Who loves summer vacation? Who will travel next week? Who will travel next week? Who needs a new phone? Who needs a new phone? Who saw my pink umbrella? Who saw my pink umbrella? Who watched the new movie? Who watched the new movie? Who enjoys listening to music? Who enjoys listening to music? Who has finished their lunch? Who has finished their lunch? Who wants to go outside? Who wants to go outside? Who came late to class? Who came late to class? Who is knocking at night? Who is knocking at night? Who told you about this? Who told you about this? Who can run very fast? Who can run very fast? Who has a birthday today? Who has a birthday today? Who visited the museum yesterday? Who visited the museum yesterday? Who is watching the birds? Who is watching the birds? Who picked these fresh flowers? Who picked these fresh flowers? Who is coming with me? Who is coming with me? Who cleaned the messy room? Who cleaned the messy room? Who wants to learn dancing? Who wants to learn dancing? Who needs help with math? Who needs help with math? Who took my black jacket? Who took my black jacket? Who left their shoes here? Who left their shoes here? Who is making this noise? Who is making this noise? Who ate the last mango? Who ate the last mango? Who found the golden ring? Who found the golden ring? Who is speaking so loudly? Who is speaking so loudly? Who forgot to water plants? Who forgot to water plants? Who is standing behind me? Who is standing behind me? Who saw the beautiful rainbow? Who saw the beautiful rainbow? Who left their phone here? Who left their phone here? Who will give the speech? Who will give the speech? Who enjoys drinking green tea? Who enjoys drinking green tea? Who bought this nice dress? Who bought this nice dress? Who is learning to swim? Who is learning to swim? Who can ride a bicycle? Who can ride a bicycle? Who visited Grandma last week? Who visited Grandma last week? Who turned off the fan? Who turned off the fan? Who will bring the tickets? Who will bring the tickets? Who is ready to leave? Who is ready to leave? Who washed the dirty dishes? Who washed the dirty dishes? Who forgot their school bag? Who forgot their school bag? Who has a pet rabbit? Who has a pet rabbit? Who is driving so fast? Who is driving so fast? Who danced at the party? Who danced at the party? Who bought this cute puppy? Who bought this cute puppy? Who borrowed my history notes? Who borrowed my history notes? Who lost their favorite pen? Who lost their favorite pen? Who cooked dinner last night? Who cooked dinner last night? Who is wearing a red dress? Who is wearing a red dress? Who took my science book? Who took my science book? Who gave you this gift? Who gave you this gift? Who will bring the balloons? Who will bring the balloons? Who is watching the sunset? Who is watching the sunset? Who forgot their umbrella today? Who forgot their umbrella today? Who finished reading this novel? Who finished reading this novel? Who is drawing on the wall? Who is drawing on the wall? Who helped you in trouble? Who helped you in trouble? Who saw my red backpack? Who saw my red backpack? Who made this big mess? Who made this big mess? Who called you last night? Who called you last night? Who opened the main gate? Who opened the main gate? Who is going to the beach? Who is going to the beach? Who left the stove on? Who left the stove on? Who took my favorite book? Who took my favorite book? Who is standing at the corner? Who is standing at the corner? Who told you this secret? Who told you this secret? Who will bake the cookies? Who will bake the cookies? Who forgot their homework copy? Who forgot their homework copy? Who turned on the TV? Who turned on the TV? Who will fix my laptop? Who will fix my laptop? Who called me this morning? Who called me this morning? Who took my water bottle? Who took my water bottle? Who wants to eat pancakes? Who wants to eat pancakes? Who will clean the board? Who will clean the board? Who made this paper airplane? Who made this paper airplane? Who ate my delicious sandwich? Who ate my delicious sandwich? Who bought the movie tickets? Who bought the movie tickets? Who borrowed my notebook yesterday? Who borrowed my notebook yesterday? Who fixed the broken chair? Who fixed the broken chair? Who will paint the house? Who will paint the house? Who saw my missing cat? Who saw my missing cat? Who is drinking cold coffee? Who is drinking cold coffee? Who will bring the snacks? Who will bring the snacks? Who forgot to feed the dog? Who forgot to feed the dog? Who found my lost bracelet? Who found my lost bracelet? Who is talking so loudly? Who is talking so loudly? Who saw my golden ring? Who saw my golden ring? Who is riding the bicycle? Who is riding the bicycle? Who helped you with studies? Who helped you with studies? Who can solve this puzzle? Who can solve this puzzle? Who lost their phone today? Who lost their phone today? Who will water the plants? Who will water the plants? Who is learning a new language? Who is learning a new language? Who told you this joke? Who told you this joke? Who can play the piano? Who can play the piano? Who is knocking the window? Who is knocking the window? Who will buy the groceries? Who will buy the groceries? Who invited them to lunch? Who invited them to lunch? Who is wearing a blue cap? Who is wearing a blue cap? Who is whispering in class? Who is whispering in class? Who will pick up mom? Who will pick up mom? Who left their books outside? Who left their books outside? Who took my math notebook? Who took my math notebook? Who likes to play football? Who likes to play football? Who will carry the luggage? Who will carry the luggage? Who turned off the heater? Who turned off the heater? Who is practicing the guitar? Who is practicing the guitar? Who finished the science project? Who finished the science project? Who watched the cricket match? Who watched the cricket match? Who is drawing a picture? Who is drawing a picture? Who needs a warm jacket? Who needs a warm jacket? Who ate the birthday cake? Who ate the birthday cake? Who will take the test? Who will take the test? Who left the water bottle? Who left the water bottle? Who is sitting beside you? Who is sitting beside you? Who switched off the fan? Who switched off the fan? Who gave you the message? Who gave you the message? Who saw the magician perform? Who saw the magician perform? Who is cooking dinner today? Who is cooking dinner today? Who likes strawberry ice cream? Who likes strawberry ice cream? Who needs extra help today? Who needs extra help today? Who left the oven on? Who left the oven on? Who borrowed my red scarf? Who borrowed my red scarf? Who forgot their lunchbox today? Who forgot their lunchbox today? Who wants to go fishing? Who wants to go fishing? Who closed the back door? Who closed the back door? Who helped you with shopping? Who helped you with shopping? Who took my history textbook? Who took my history textbook? Who can speak 3 languages? Who can speak 3 languages? Who will win the competition? Who will win the competition? Who sent you this letter? Who sent you this letter? Who forgot to bring the keys? Who forgot to bring the keys? Who took my blue notebook? Who took my blue notebook? Who is reading a new book? Who is reading a new book? Who will clean the classroom? Who will clean the classroom? Who saw the fireworks show? Who saw the fireworks show? Who left their jacket here? Who left their jacket here? Who can solve this riddle? Who can solve this riddle? Who turned on the lights? Who turned on the lights? Who is calling me now? Who is calling me now? Who forgot their science homework? Who forgot their science homework? Who will wash the dishes? Who will wash the dishes? Who borrowed my favorite pencil? Who borrowed my favorite pencil? Who left the fridge open? Who left the fridge open? Who found my lost sock? Who found my lost sock? Who is listening to radio? Who is listening to radio? Who is waiting outside now? Who is waiting outside now? Who painted this beautiful picture? Who painted this beautiful picture? Who needs a new backpack? Who needs a new backpack? Who is hiding behind curtain? Who is hiding behind curtain? Who wrote this lovely poem? Who wrote this lovely poem? Who forgot their ID card? Who forgot their ID card? Who enjoys playing board games? Who enjoys playing board games? Who took my favorite chair? Who took my favorite chair? Who helped you with homework? Who helped you with homework? Who can swim very fast? Who can swim very fast? Who is eating chocolate now? Who is eating chocolate now? Who called me last night? Who called me last night? Who wants a cup of tea? Who wants a cup of tea? Who played football yesterday? Who played football yesterday? Who will fix the broken door? Who will fix the broken door? Who saw the shooting star? Who saw the shooting star? Who bought this new laptop? Who bought this new laptop? Who is singing that song? Who is singing that song? Who found my missing shoe? Who found my missing shoe? Who told you the truth? Who told you the truth? Who turned on the heater? Who turned on the heater? Who was climbing the mountain? Who was climbing the mountain? Who will pay the bill? Who will pay the bill? Who needs a new haircut? Who needs a new haircut? Who painted the blue house? Who painted the blue house? Who is eating an apple? Who is eating an apple? Who fixed the broken bike? Who fixed the broken bike? Who took my favorite pen? Who took my favorite pen? Who will make some tea? Who will make some tea? Who is sitting near teacher? Who is sitting near teacher? Who called the police yesterday? Who called the police yesterday? Who helped clean the garden? Who helped clean the garden? Who is wearing a white hat? Who is wearing a white hat? Who will carry the heavy bag? Who will carry the heavy bag? Who needs a warm blanket? Who needs a warm blanket? Who saw the dancing peacock? Who saw the dancing peacock? Who finished their school project? Who finished their school project? Who is washing their hands? Who is washing their hands? Who took my English notebook? Who took my English notebook? Who forgot their water bottle? Who forgot their water bottle? Who is feeding the birds? Who is feeding the birds? Who saw my black shoes? Who saw my black shoes? Who enjoys eating spicy food? Who enjoys eating spicy food? Who borrowed my history book? Who borrowed my history book? Who cleaned the kitchen today? Who cleaned the kitchen today? Who took my blue pencil? Who took my blue pencil? Who is standing under tree? Who is standing under tree? Who will pack the gifts? Who will pack the gifts? Who left their bike outside? Who left their bike outside? Who is knocking at door? Who is knocking at door? Who forgot to set alarm? Who forgot to set alarm? Who turned off the lights? Who turned off the lights? Who bought this golden watch? Who bought this golden watch? Who is playing in garden? Who is playing in garden? Who called me this morning? Who called me this morning? Who will sing a song? Who will sing a song? Who is sleeping right now? Who is sleeping right now? Who forgot their school bag? Who forgot their school bag? Who made this wooden table? Who made this wooden table? Who can jump the highest? Who can jump the highest? Who saw my lost ring? Who saw my lost ring? Who will buy some milk? Who will buy some milk? Who is laughing so loudly? Who is laughing so loudly? Who turned on the radio? Who turned on the radio? Who can lift this box? Who can lift this box? Who finished the history test? Who finished the history test? Who forgot to do homework? Who forgot to do homework? Who took my red pen? Who took my red pen? Who is playing the guitar? Who is playing the guitar? Who cleaned the classroom today? Who cleaned the classroom today? Who will repair the fence? Who will repair the fence? Who is holding my book? Who is holding my book? Who left their shoes outside? Who left their shoes outside? Who borrowed my science book? Who borrowed my science book? Who likes eating spicy food? Who likes eating spicy food? Who took my phone charger? Who took my phone charger? Who forgot to lock door? Who forgot to lock door? Who is baking a cake? Who is baking a cake? Who turned on the oven? Who turned on the oven? Who saw my lost cap? Who saw my lost cap? Who can play the drums? Who can play the drums? Who bought this beautiful dress? Who bought this beautiful dress? Who is waiting at station? Who is waiting at station? Who cleaned the messy room? Who cleaned the messy room? Who wants to eat chocolate? Who wants to eat chocolate? Who will take the bus? Who will take the bus? Who helped you with math? Who helped you with math? Who is playing with puppy? Who is playing with puppy? Who made this delicious cake? Who made this delicious cake? Who took my favorite book? Who took my favorite book? Who is fixing the chair? Who is fixing the chair? Who forgot their umbrella today? Who forgot their umbrella today? Who needs help with homework? Who needs help with homework? Who is painting a picture? Who is painting a picture? Who will switch off lights? Who will switch off lights? Who cleaned the entire house? Who cleaned the entire house? Who likes to play cricket? Who likes to play cricket? Who will water the plants? Who will water the plants? Who found my missing keys? Who found my missing keys? Who saw the dancing peacock? Who saw the dancing peacock? Who is sleeping on couch? Who is sleeping on couch? Who will close the window? Who will close the window? Who is sitting beside you? Who is sitting beside you? Who forgot to charge phone? Who forgot to charge phone? Who helped clean the kitchen? Who helped clean the kitchen? Who called the taxi service? Who called the taxi service? Who is running in park? Who is running in park? Who took my new bag? Who took my new bag? Who will switch off fan? Who will switch off fan? Who is making paper airplanes? Who is making paper airplanes? Who found my lost bracelet? Who found my lost bracelet? Who is hiding behind door? Who is hiding behind door? Who turned off the stove? Who turned off the stove? Who wrote this beautiful poem? Who wrote this beautiful poem? Who can help me cook? Who can help me cook? Who took my green notebook? Who took my green notebook? Who saw the rainbow yesterday? Who saw the rainbow yesterday? Who is reading a novel? Who is reading a novel? Who is wearing black shoes? Who is wearing black shoes? Who turned off the heater? Who turned off the heater? Who will buy the tickets? Who will buy the tickets? Who cleaned the fish tank? Who cleaned the fish tank? Who is whispering in class? Who is whispering in class? Who will pack the bags? Who will pack the bags? Who forgot to bring lunch? Who forgot to bring lunch? Who took my red jacket? Who took my red jacket? Who found a missing puppy? Who found a missing puppy? Who played chess with you? Who played chess with you? Who is learning a song? Who is learning a song? Who will answer the phone? Who will answer the phone? Who switched off the TV? Who switched off the TV? Who helped wash the dishes? Who helped wash the dishes? Who will visit the museum? Who will visit the museum? Who borrowed my black shoes? Who borrowed my black shoes? Who likes drinking hot tea? Who likes drinking hot tea? Who is playing the violin? Who is playing the violin? Who turned off the alarm? Who turned off the alarm? Who will bring some juice? Who will bring some juice? Who needs a new backpack? Who needs a new backpack? Who saw the magic show? Who saw the magic show? Who is talking to teacher? Who is talking to teacher? Who found the missing paper? Who found the missing paper? Who will join the game? Who will join the game? Who finished their drawing today? Who finished their drawing today? Who forgot their pencil case? Who forgot their pencil case? Who borrowed my history book? Who borrowed my history book? Who cleaned the kitchen today? Who cleaned the kitchen today? Who will help bake cake? Who will help bake cake? Who switched off the lights? Who switched off the lights? Who saw the morning sunrise? Who saw the morning sunrise? Who will carry my bag? Who will carry my bag? Who took my blue pen? Who took my blue pen? Who found my silver earring? Who found my silver earring? Who helped me find book? Who helped me find book? Who opened the front door? Who opened the front door? Who will teach us today? Who will teach us today? Who forgot their lunchbox? Who forgot their lunchbox? Who is painting the wall? Who is painting the wall? Who took my favorite pencil? Who took my favorite pencil? Who is knocking at door? Who is knocking at door? Who will clean the board? Who will clean the board? Who saw the beautiful sunset? Who saw the beautiful sunset? Who played football yesterday? Who played football yesterday? Who switched off the computer? Who switched off the computer? Who will share their notes? Who will share their notes? Who cleaned the whiteboard? Who cleaned the whiteboard? Who borrowed my English book? Who borrowed my English book? Who helped in the garden? Who helped in the garden? Who will wash the clothes? Who will wash the clothes? Who forgot their school shoes? Who forgot their school shoes? Who is coming to party? Who is coming to party? Who saw the flying kite? Who saw the flying kite? Who will drive the car? Who will drive the car? Who is playing with balloons? Who is playing with balloons? Who found my missing sock? Who found my missing sock? Who switched off the fan? Who switched off the fan? Who will organize the books? Who will organize the books? Who forgot their math notebook? Who forgot their math notebook? Who saw the dancing monkey? Who saw the dancing monkey? Who is arranging the chairs? Who is arranging the chairs? Who took my water bottle? Who took my water bottle? Who will bring the cake? Who will bring the cake? Who cleaned the dusty table? Who cleaned the dusty table? Who is singing a song? Who is singing a song? Who turned off the music? Who turned off the music? Who bought a new bike? Who bought a new bike? Who is waiting for bus? Who is waiting for bus? Who found a missing cat? Who found a missing cat? Who helped me carry bag? Who helped me carry bag? Who borrowed my coloring pencils? Who borrowed my coloring pencils? Who will fix the fan? Who will fix the fan? Who is dancing with joy? Who is dancing with joy? Who forgot their umbrella home? Who forgot their umbrella home? Who took my black cap? Who took my black cap? Who is reading a book? Who is reading a book? Who will prepare the food? Who will prepare the food? Who switched on the heater? Who switched on the heater? Who saw the full moon? Who saw the full moon? Who is drinking cold water? Who is drinking cold water? Who left their shoes here? Who left their shoes here? Who is playing with dolls? Who is playing with dolls? Who turned off the switch? Who turned off the switch? Who is standing near window? Who is standing near window? Who helped me in exam? Who helped me in exam? Who took my school tie? Who took my school tie? Who is cooking in kitchen? Who is cooking in kitchen? Who will bring the balloons? Who will bring the balloons? Who saw the falling star? Who saw the falling star? Who played the piano yesterday? Who played the piano yesterday? Who forgot their raincoat today? Who forgot their raincoat today? Who is standing outside door? Who is standing outside door? Who took my blue notebook? Who took my blue notebook? Who will help clean room? Who will help clean room? Who switched on the lamp? Who switched on the lamp? Who found my lost scarf? Who found my lost scarf? Who will arrange the table? Who will arrange the table? Who is sitting on chair? Who is sitting on chair? Who is calling my name? Who is calling my name? Who is washing the plates? Who is washing the plates? Who will buy some fruits? Who will buy some fruits? Who took my eraser today? Who took my eraser today? Who forgot their English notes? Who forgot their English notes? Who is running so fast? Who is running so fast? Who will carry this bag? Who will carry this bag? Who helped you in project? Who helped you in project? Who saw the golden fish? Who saw the golden fish? Who is writing on board? Who is writing on board? Who turned on the fan? Who turned on the fan? Who took my favorite toy? Who took my favorite toy? Who cleaned the study table? Who cleaned the study table? Who will open the shop? Who will open the shop? Who borrowed my green pen? Who borrowed my green pen? Who left their lunch here? Who left their lunch here? Who saw the magic trick? Who saw the magic trick? Who is watering the plants? Who is watering the plants? Who switched on the lights? Who switched on the lights? Who played badminton yesterday? Who played badminton yesterday? Who will bring the chairs? Who will bring the chairs? Who is sitting near door? Who is sitting near door? Who will pick me up? Who will pick me up? Who left the window open? Who left the window open? Who saw the funny video? Who saw the funny video? Who will arrange the chairs? Who will arrange the chairs? Who is standing near school? Who is standing near school? Who took my blue socks? Who took my blue socks? Who borrowed my history notebook? Who borrowed my history notebook? Who will share their lunch? Who will share their lunch? Who forgot their math book? Who forgot their math book? Who saw the floating boat? Who saw the floating boat? Who is playing with kitten? Who is playing with kitten? Who took my orange jacket? Who took my orange jacket? Who will clean the stairs? Who will clean the stairs? Who switched off the light? Who switched off the light? Who forgot their house keys? Who forgot their house keys? Who called you last night? Who gave you that gift? Who needs help with homework? Who visited you this morning? Who is your favorite teacher? Who wrote that beautiful poem? Who is playing with the dog? Who is organizing the event? Who cleaned the kitchen today? Who found my missing keys? Who invited you to party? Who owns that blue car? Who is sitting next to me? Who took the last cookie? Who will be at the meeting? Who made this delicious cake? Who put the books on table? Who drew that beautiful picture? Who is the leader of team? Who came up with that idea? Who answered the phone call? Who brought the snacks to class? Who is responsible for the project? Who said that funny joke? Who brought the coffee today? Who will help me study? Who gave you that advice? Who left the door open? Who forgot to lock door? Who made this incredible video? Who painted the fence outside? Who cleaned the windows yesterday? Who is taking the picture? Who borrowed my favorite book? Who solved the difficult problem? Who is coming to dinner? Who sang the national anthem? Who broke the glass window? Who helped you carry bags? Who is working on the project? Who dropped the pencil on floor? Who is running in the park? Who cooked the lunch today? Who won the football match? Who is playing the piano? Who repaired the broken chair? Who found my lost wallet? Who borrowed my charger last? Who fixed the leaking tap? Who is your best friend? Who can answer this question? Who is teaching the class today? Who told you the secret? Who cleaned the garage last week? Who will join us for lunch? Who is sitting beside you? Who started the fire in kitchen? Who visited you during holidays? Who invited you to the wedding? Who knows where the keys are? Who changed the TV channel? Who is your favorite actor? Who did you meet yesterday? Who is in charge of the event? Who helped you solve that puzzle? Who told you about this news? Who is speaking on stage? Who owns that dog in yard? Who saw the shooting star? Who helped you fix your phone? Who went to the supermarket? Who brought the cake to party? Who is on the phone with you? Who made this beautiful necklace? Who can explain this to me? Who is playing the guitar? Who took the photo yesterday? Who left the lights on? Who can drive the car today? Who delivered the package? Who joined the meeting late? Who decorated the house for party? Who created this amazing artwork? Who can help me with this task? Who is singing the new song? Who will take care of plants? Who used my computer without asking? Who can fix the broken chair? Who is bringing the food to event? Who played the role of hero? Who wants to go to beach? Who turned off the light? Who will buy the tickets? Who wants to play the game? Who checked the answers on test? Who is organizing the event today?